Welcome back to RSG Online 2021. Students, hope you are all doing good. And in this session, I am speaking on the problems in the selection process. I have come to the session 23 today. As you all know that I am speaking on human resource management in the course, subject belongs to the course BBA, third semester, affiliated to Bangalore University. Let me recapitulate. In the previous video, I told you about the steps in the selection process. And let's see the learning objective of this video. It provides information about various problems involved in the selection process. It also facilitates the information relating to the facts or the suggestions to overcome the same. Yes, let's see. Now look at this, students. Selection process issues. The various problems we find in the process of selection. The first one is the reliability. As you all know that most of the times the people will agree to do and follow the norms and follow the gestures or the regulations given by the management. They say everything okay at the time of recruitment. But in the later stages, most of them may not be able to follow the words. They may not be able to walk the words. So there is a consistency of measurement. The reliability relating to the consistency of the measurement. Measurement refers to the agreement or the consistency relating to a confirmation with the standards of your work or the performance, what you give. That is what is exactly the measurement we talk about. It may not be the same. And screening criteria should elicit same results in repeated trials across the time and evaluators. Yes, this is also there. The screening criteria may not be able to get the best one because of, we'll not be able to know either it is because of the repeated trials or it is depending on the time. Because the time is very short, they may take anyone for the job and as a result there is a issue. Or it could be relating to the evaluators. If the evaluators do not do it promptly or sincerely, again they end up taking a wrong person for the right place, and again that also leads to some issue. And in order to meaningfully interpret the test scores, yes, meaningfully interpret. Suppose the people start making the interpretation relating to the test scores, if they, as manipulated, or if they make any such kind of a career-related decisions, you need reliable tools. Reliability is a prerequisite for validity. In order to have a meaningful interpretation of the test scores and about the useful employment or a career-related decisions, suppose if you have to take any such kind of decisions, my decision should be reliable. It should be acceptable. It should be based on some scientific basis. It should have some basis, right? So it should be reliable. So in order to have such reliable tools, that is the biggest challenge because reliability is a prerequisite for validity. And coming to the challenges in the employee recruitment in detail here, the process should also conform to and observe all the relevant legal and industrial provisions. This is also there. Suppose in a hurry, if they do not or just oversees any legal or industrial provisions, the companies end up in problems, the legal issues. Then it includes the provisions on factors such as safety, job tenure, legal frameworks, and the satisfaction of all industrial and labor laws and regulations. Very important. When it comes to the safety measures, it's not only hiring people to the job, you must give them safety and security. That is another thing. So if the companies fails to do that, the person or the incumbent, the candidate will not be knowing how the company is going to give all such measures. The companies will give the promises, all such promises at the time of the recruitment. But once they are recruited, if the companies do not see to these things carefully, or if they overseas or may take any irresponsible decisions relating to the safety or security, the job tenures and the legal framework, definitely that ends up in the legal form, as consequences. Orientation is essential as it involves the introduction of a successful candidate to the organization setup. Orientation is nothing but a training, is a sort of introduction to be given to a newly employed, like newly appointed person, so that he will understand the various perspectives of the organization, the organizational environment, to make him comfortable. To say in shortly, I can say that to make a newly appointed person to feel homely, to feel comfortable with the organization setup, definitely orientation is required. An induction program has to be done and orientation has to be given so that the employees feel comfortable. They feel more than comfortable. They feel secured. They feel happy. They feel secure. That is very important. Call for managers' comprehensive preparations and research before a retirement recruitment process, if it is to be successful. Yes, there is a comprehensive preparations also has to be made before making any recruitment process, because every company will always go through the recruitment process. They need to evaluate the design, evaluate the process once everything is done. If at all any ups and downs or any kind of shortcomings if they observe, there is a need for them to they should call for a meeting, they have to discuss, they have to make any alterations or the preparations they have to make to have a comprehensive preparations has to be done, so that then only the the selection will be successful. Otherwise it becomes, again, it go in a waste. All the efforts, the money, the time, everything becomes waste. So these are the challenges in employee recruitment. And look at this, there are issues of recruitment can be taken as alternatives to recruitment. See, there is what we call it as outsourcing. I think you must be knowing about outsourcing. That is what the other countries in abroad they do, that they outsource the people from India, the other countries. Suppose all the skillful people whom you wanted to get on your payroll or to complete your task or to complete your project, you can outsource the person. If he is not available in the local limits, you can always go for outside. That is, you can go, outsource them from abroad. But the only thing is, similarly, if the companies here, they outsource from abroad, and abroad countries, the Western countries will take the outsourcing people. They outsource people from India. So what I wanted to say here is, so it works out cost effective actually, and then contingent labor. Yeah, contingency. That the labor management again is very difficult. As I told you, it's one of the complex issues all over the world is a labor management. And the part-time employees, that part-time and overtime employees, the issues relating to that, what is monetary benefits or the security they are going to give for the overtime people who are working the night time, the night shifts, the people who are working in shifts, what is the security, what is the monetary things, or the the packages they're going to give. It's very difficult. Whenever we talk about making people to retain in one particular organization just by looking at the recruitment, it's not so easy. Especially, as I told you, the people are with the complex needs. Hence, the complex mind, difficult to manage the complex minds or the mindsets. The cost of the recruitment and the selection, replacing supervisory, technical and management personnel can cost from 50% of salary to several 100% of salary. Replacing supervisory, technical and management personnel, every time if they have to go for the recruitment and selection, suppose if I take one person without having any scientific process, without looking into anything like that, or just like simpler way of selection, if I hire a person to that particular job, later I come to know that he is not at all suitable for that particular job, and the salary what I am paying is just waste of money. What I have to do, I have to go and check again and get the another person. So if at all the companies keep on doing like this, the replacements, especially the replacement at the supervisory level and the technical level and the management level, definitely cost 50% of the salary, of the several 100% of the salary that is going to be given to them. Just imagine 100%, it is one of the biggest challenge or an issue the companies are facing when it comes to recruitment and selection. These are the references I have made, students, and let's see the multiple choice questions. What question is given here? Reliability is a prerequisite for validity. This statement deals with the following. Yeah. Now, actually, this statement, reliability is based on selection. See, when I select an individual for that particular job, I should feel that he is reliable, he or she, right? So, reliability is a prerequisite for valid. Absolutely, it relates to recruitment and selection process issues. Let's see, in particular, it is not only recruitment, there is one more option given, selection process issues. Hence, it is given. I should say the answer is A. Suppose if it is not there, only recruitment source or planning function and none of the any other options were given, then I would have taken it as recruitment sources. Actually, recruitment and selection sounds the same, whereas the recruitment is the first step and the selection is the final step. Now let's see, answer must be A. Yes, the answer is A. Now, I have one more question here. Orientation is very much required for the introduction of successful candidates in any organization. Yes, it's very much required. As I told you, orientation is nothing but training. Training has to be given. The induction program and the training is a must to get the successful candidates for any organization. Again, the answer is A. Yes, students have come to the final session, the session outcome. It has facilitated with the information relating to various problems involved in selection process. Yes, the students you have understood relating to, hopefully I have explained the various issues as per this video, the slides what I have prepared. And generally you should know that organizations face even more complex situations if they have not properly followed the selection process. So these are the main problems generally we encounter, the companies encounter. Okay, so hope this video is helpful, and for the other conceptual understanding, please stay tuned to RSG Online 2021.